Hey everybody, Tokoyami here, and welcome back to another My Hero Ultra Impact video. So yesterday we showed off the boy celebrations Bakugo, reaching up to the Legends rank. Well, today, of course, I am going to revisit my boy, my favorite character, Tokoyami, and I'm going to show how he fares up in Ultra, or Legends rank as well. So yeah, just without further ado, I'm just going to hop right in, just going to click on the first people I see, and hopefully we get a pretty solid showcasing out of him as well. So essentially, it's the exact same team that we ran with Bakugo. Now you see Bakugo was on the bench. I'll probably give him more optimal equipment, such as that. And we're just going to see how he fares now in, well, Legends rank as well. Tokoyami, that is. Sorry, not Bakugo. So, double Dulce Summertime once again on Compress, and then Tokoyami. This works a lot better on Tokoyami because even though I was using it on Bakugo yesterday, it does have DST speed of 7%, of course. And another thing is, of course, Tokoyami is UR+, so he's gonna look extra impressive in here. Anyways, without further ado, I'm just gonna hop right in and show you how the boy fares up. And honestly, I'm expecting real good things here. Tokoyami, I was grinding up with him already before Bakugo was out, and he holds his own pretty damn well. I'm actually quite impressed, so I'm not too worried about him here. And of course we have an absurdly strong supportive cast around him, all very fast, binding of course with Compress because he's just that good of a unit. And yeah, everything just seems to flow super well, so I am not too worried about it whatsoever. And why I mean, you could argue that Compress is best friends with everybody, but why he works so good with Tokoyami as well is Tokoyami already has some damage reduction built in his kit. So Compress, even though he's hiding himself here in this situation, he's still giving the team some damage reduction, right? And so you're just amplifying that with Tokoyami already with his built-in kit damage reduction. So he's just looking like super impressive at this point, right? So that's why I really like the duo together, and it just seems very strong. Now this would be a really good situation to have the Bakugo, right? Because Mirio does take aggro effects in the play here, so and he has 2 evades, so both of these will not land while Compress gets a wide open shot here. So hopefully we can bind him so we don't have to deal with him. We do not, so that is unfortunate, but it is what it is. Nice thing about having double Dulce Summertime is I do not need to worry about getting everybody hit with Ochako's plus Ultra there. Mirio will attack, nothing I can do about it unless I bind him here, which I did not. So Compress is going to get hit by this plus Ultra, but the other 2 will not, and it's just double Dulce Summertime. I love it. Now, I haven't really ran into many Celebration Bakugos yet. Of course, he just came out, so a lot of people are taking their time to invest up the character, make him really good, so obviously that's, like I said, going to take some time. But I am quite excited to fight him and see what he's like and see what it's all about. I'm assuming he's going to cause some problems. So we did lose Compress. Not a big problem, not too worried about it whatsoever. At this moment, we can actually target somebody else other than Mirio, so that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to see if we can beat down Ochako now, because, of course, with all her debuffing, she can be a complete menace. Mirio does not seem to be attacking on this turn whatsoever, so we should be able to take out Ochako here, which we do, which is great. So we're pretty much in the home run stretch. I don't know if Mirio's been procced for his last standee yet. He is plus ultraing, but I'm sure these 2 are faster. Oh yeah, so that's another thing about Tokoyami for those that I'm sure most people do know by now, but in case you do not, Tokoyami is not very fast at the beginning, but he ramps up over time. He gets 7% speed per turn, so by the end, honestly, if he is fully built up, he's probably the fastest character in the game. But of course, the downside to that is it takes multiple turns, right? So there are many times and instances where I will not be faster. It is what it is. That's why I like running the Compress and Momo duo. Compress for the speed debuff, and Momo's obviously just incredibly fast. I find that the team just works really well, so I do think someone like Ochako might be better, but my Ochako is unfortunately not too heavily invested, but yeah, it is what it is. Get some damage here on Mirio, so he's down to his last stand. He's going to start doing some absurd damage, but I think regardless, we should still be A-okay, right? He's probably just going to be able to survive and probably KO Tokoyami and maybe even Lady Nagant at this point, but at the end of the day, we should still be able to pull the dub, right? Because we still have Bakugo in the back. Mirio probably is going to go right here, or at least next turn. I'm not too sure. Oh, he's still kicking. Okay. But probably next turn, or maybe just not at all, but we can debuff him here quite a bit, so not too worried. Mirio is insanely good though. Mount Lady. Mount Lady too. I see why a lot of people use Mount Lady on the back end. Like coming off the bench. She actually is super good herself. Yeah, so there goes Mirio. And now we are pretty much home stretch right now just to take out Mount Lady. Bloxy, and the reason she didn't have any last stands there is because Bakugo has the not only temporary buff removal, but the block buff for 2 turns. So super, super good. Bakugo, I think on the bench is actually phenomenal. So nice closeout unit. And yeah, first match, we did lose the boy, but he still did some absurdly good damage. 0 to hero again. As you can see, 700k basically with Tokoyami. Pretty good supportive team all around, so good fight to start it off. Just gonna hop in. We'll fight Zentan next. Sue is obviously always a big problem, but another thing with Sue, like Tokoyami, she isn't the fastest unit. So unless they are built purely off speed, we should still be a faster team than them. And if not, Tokoyami will have a faster team in the long run because it's just how Tokoyami works. He builds up speed, right? So yeah, all in all, I've been very, very impressed with how the boy's been doing. Of course, he's not like a top tier unit as much as I love him. Like I wouldn't put him in like SS ranking or anything like that. I wouldn't put him in the top 10 even. I don't personally believe as much as I do, you know, of course, love the boy. But you can obviously make him, he's still very viable, for sure. You do have to make a supporting cast around him, but if you do that, he'll do A-okay here. And as much as I would love to run his, like, quote-unquote signature memory that came out with him, it's just not the most efficient memory for him whatsoever in PvP. It just is not, right? There is just so many other memories that you want to run over it, because speed is everything in PvP, always has been, and probably always will be, so prioritizing that is definitely the way to go. So, you gotta sacrifice that equipment, sacrifice some nice normal damage, and you'll be okay. Obviously, if you have him as vested as I do, the boy still just cooks. Like, he does absurd amount of damage, so. Not that I'm really too worried about, so. We do have Kirishima here, but of course with Tokoyami's one ability, we can have Piercing Shot, so not worried about that whatsoever. We will go again with the Compressed Bind attacking third, because this attack here doesn't matter what turn or what skill action chain, like what placement it's in, that does not matter. It only matters for the other action skill ability, because that's the one that gets the actual, got a little ability there. The Piercing Shot, when you attack third. And you have to attack third. And just to show that here, right? Gives character Piercing Shot for 2 turns when used in a third successfully executed skill chain. So, that is exactly what we're doing. The wording sounds weird. It almost seems like on the third action skill like chain you just do in general, you're going to get the Piercing Shot no matter what, but I still attack third to be safe. I haven't really done the complete testing on that. I've just kind of always assumed that. So Tokoyami being the fastest character on my team, I will not be able to hit Ida here. Ida's going to get the evade, and he will be able to evade Tokoyami's Plus Ultra, which is beautiful. I still love the Plus Ultra, but we'll be okay. Let me turn that down 1 click so it's not too loud for everybody there. But yeah, boy does great, and I'm very excited. I hope they have. I don't know when I'm gonna see another Tokoyami. I'm honestly quite nervous. I don't know if I ever will see another one. To be completely like 100% honest, I'm not too sure if we ever will. We're probably gonna lose Tokoyami here, right? Because the 2 normals will take him out. That is okay. We still got him to. I mean, look, they're down to 2, right? And we have all 3 still available, so I am still feeling very, very confident that we're going to pull this off. He did more than his job, so I'm happy. And Lady Nagacha just come in here swinging full power. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Momo, she's going to heal a little bit there, so she'll probably make it past another turn, but yeah, she will. So, how do I want to play this? I think we hide Compress. But that means we're all hiding, which means Compress will still probably get targeted regardless, but with Momo doing this to everybody, we will be okay. So, there goes Momo. Compress giving us that extra little bit of damage reduction. And now it's just Sue, right? So, we are, you know, in the driver's seat. And we can take this one home, so. Yeah, so far so good. Obviously, it would be great to have Tokoyami's windscreen at the end, but I'm not going to complain. The boy does more than his job throughout these fights. And my girl, my second favorite character, Lady Nagacha, just cleaning up. Z Beauty Queen, she is still phenomenal. Still probably like my favorite character to, like, climb the rankings with, for sure. For sure, for sure. GG's Zentan. 408k damage. A little bit less, but we did clear the field a little bit faster as well, too, so kind of makes sense. Alright, Roswald with the farm team. Dante. Shoutouts to Dante in the chat a bunch. We'll fight Merrick. Yeah, we're just gonna keep going. I'll probably make the video around, like, 20 minutes. I'm not gonna do, like, an absurdly long video. I just wanna give you a general idea of how he does. I would like to fight, like, a compress myself, too, and see how he fares on matches like that. I would love a dupe of compress for myself. That's why that one anniversary ticket, first of all, don't buy it. Oh, I'm actually slower, so this is really good. So if I don't get, like, hindered here by the Ochako I'm fighting, or, yeah, just the Ochako, essentially, you'll see that in the following turns, that I actually will be the faster character, because, oh, we did not, which is really, really good, because Tokoyami builds up like that, right? Just how his kit works. We actually do land the bind on Momo, so we're actually just going to be faster no matter what here. But, nonetheless, you will see how good the nice speed buildup is in situations like this, right, where we are slower. And now for my own benefit, you know, I do like to see this. I like to see what memories people run on their team, just to give a general idea of how they're so fast. Strong battle formation. Actually, not a speed memory, so that's very interesting. So the other two must be very, very fast. Abyssal Body, Black Sabbath, and Let's Be Friends. Yeah, the one memory I do not have. That 50% speed is beautiful. And I wish I had it. I wish I had it. Well, we actually were able to take out Ochako there. So we're actually going to be totally fine. I know we're going to be faster than Sue, because Sue's speed is similar to Tokoyami's. The big difference being I build up speed over time. So, yeah, these are basically... We are good to go all the way to the end now, unless, like, on the bench is, like, some UR plus Ida that I missed, but I do not think that's the case, so we should be okay. A-okay. Yeah, and I love how tanky the boy is, too. It's just icing on the cake. We get rid of Deku here, too, for any of the status ailments that we would have dealt with, so that's really, really nice, and, yeah, we should be just, yeah, smooth sailing all the way to the finish line. Oh, yeah, Kirishima, I'm not worried about Kirishima. Tokoyami getting the piercing shot off his one action skill ability is beautiful. Okay, so this will not hit Sue. She might have even a number 2 hero, which I'm assuming she does, starting with defense, or, yeah, help from number 2. So she's going to have 2 dodges, so she's even going to evade Compress's bind. It's actually a really good safe memory. And I think, honestly, for the edge shot that is coming out, I do think that's edge shot's best memory. I just think it's the most safe for him. He's got evade right off from the beginning of the fight, right? So he's going to have his 40% speed buff right up from the get-go. So I think if you have that memory and you want to go for edge shot, I think he's going to be completely meta for max damage off that skill. You'd love to see it. 28k normals. Yeah, so how I built Tokoyami before I go back to edge shot there is I've definitely cut back down on the normal damage, and I focus more on crits. He already does ridiculous normal damage in the long run for me, so I'm not really too concerned about not hitting, like, max damage. And my normals only do 40, 50Ks. I mean, it's still 40 and 50 freaking K, right? So I'm happy with that. But back to edge shot, I do think he's going to be one of the best PvP characters in the entire game. He's essentially the fastest character in the whole game, right? Ida probably is after he does his one action skill where he increases ally speed by 25%. By that point, he probably is. But, like, from the get-go turn 1, I would argue that it's actually edge shot. Especially if you're running, like, help from number 2 memory, like I was just saying there, right? You're giving him the 2 dodge. He only has 6 less speed than Ida at, like, max UR+. And the difference between Ida and edge shot then is Ida gets 30% speed at the beginning of the fight, while edge shot gets 40%. So that extra 10% speed would definitely push him over the edge. So I do think he's going to be absolutely cracked. Just insane. Oh, we have a secret battle. What a fun way to end. GG Merrick, 655k damage from the boy. Let's see who we are dealing with in secret battle. So Legends rank secret battle is crazy. You could get a farming team. You do get some, like, the odd lucky ball, which is exactly what we got here. So I definitely will be doing another fight. But sometimes, as you probably saw by Bakugo Showcase, you get a wall of people that are just the best of the best, right? You're fighting, like, top 10 units at that point. It's crazy. Tokoyami's normals, I'll probably just KO both here. Quick, beautiful. Hey, we get the windscreen of Tokoyami. I love it. You love to see it. I might have got it against that Merrick fight, too. I just was talking too much, so. A nice, lovely secret battle win there. I really need some red coins, because I was refreshing the PvP shop to keep getting the top hero device. Not top hero devices like that. Super gadgets. So it was definitely costing me a lot. Ooh, we'll fight Oscar here, because he has the new Celebrations Bakugo. So this could be a lot of fun. And he does have Ida. We just might not ever be faster than this opponent. So this is actually really good. This is what I wanted to see. And honestly, I don't know how we're going to fare. I think we're really going to need Compress to clutch out here. So, because this is actually a really scary team. Because I'm expecting them to be faster, which they are. So Bakugo is going to get his debuffs. Nobody can really stun me or whatnot. So we're really going to need Compress's Bind, I think, to come into play here. Or we're just going to be slower the whole way through. Which is obviously problematic. Yeah, there's all those debuffs. They add up. They definitely add up. So, gonna need the bind, I think. We do get the bind on 2 people. That is massive. So, who do I want to take out is the real question. I think Bakugo is probably the right choice. Yeah, it's Bakugo. We will take out Bakugo here. I think we have the firepower to do it anyways. We should. Yeah. I don't doubt my boy Tokoyami like that. He built different. I built him strong as hell. He ain't here to, like, be weak. Look at them normals. Kirishima already down to half health. He don't know what the hell going on. He coming here just to get beat up. Unfortunately, Ida's going to be able to dodge my Tokoyami's Pulse Ultra, but we should still be A-okay. After that, right? The Momo will still do very good damage because she does scale up HP, so she can't really be hindered by any debuffs. And oh, we're actually going for Kirishima. Hey, I ain't gonna complain. That is free damage from my Tokoyami. Go for Ida. Oh, Kirishima, that's fine. Yeah. And Izuku Midoriya in the back, so yeah, that's what I was saying before. I think this Bakugo's insane. I just think that, you know, someone like Compress is kind of his kryptonite, right? Because the way to shut him down is just the beginning of turn 1, and with Compress's, like, binding rate, it's just bar none. It's insane. It is unrivaled for how valuable that attack is, so yeah, we are A-okay. We're going to be totally fine. But yeah, I just think Compress is just better than Bakugo for that reason. We do lose Compress. It is what it is, but we should still be A-okay going all the way home. Now we will see if we can take out Ida. I'm not too worried about Midoriya, especially if we end up having Bakugo coming in. We should still be nice and safe here. Lady Nagant will hide, so that's really good. Tokoyami doing some very good damage there. Obviously, the normals don't really hit Ida, but the next turn, we should still be able to take him out, so. He still has the dodge, but Lady Nagant has Bullseye? No, not yet. So we're actually not even going to attack here. This was actually a little bit risky. We might lose Tokoyami here, but that's okay. I'm not too worried here, right? So I'm going to skip these just because they're not going to land. Oh, that one did land. Oh, did he lose his second dodge? Was I not paying attention? Probably most likely what it was, but that's okay. Yeah, so we're definitely going to lose we're losing Tokoyami here. But now we're, like I said before, we are more than fine. God damn! Damn! Oh, wait, I might have spoke too soon. I was not expecting the one-shot of my Bakugo. Oh, problems. Mayday. Are we in trouble? Are we actually in trouble? Oh, okay, we're not in trouble. We were almost in trouble there. I almost jumped to conclusions way too soon there. Damn. That would have been funny as hell. That would have looked so bad on me. I was already talking up victories and everything, and we were just able to clear this one. Damn, I will not be assuming ever again. Now, Lady Nagant does get rid of temporary buffs, so we should probably be able just to snipe Momo out of here. My girl gonna clean up. Wow, I was not expecting Bakugo to get one shot like that. That's crazy. But, hey, Fantasy Deku is a monster. Anyways, got the dub there, so I think we're gonna call it there, unless there's a secret battle. If there's a secret battle, I'll do that, but if there's not, I'll probably call it right there, so. I'm happy with how this turned out, so. Yeah, no secret battle, so. GG's Oscar, your team, that team almost came back and got me, I gotta lie. That fantasy deck was ready to strike. That was bizarre. And then, yeah, a shout out to Victoria from the Discord. But, yeah, as you can see, Tokoyami did very well there in all his fights. 500k, 600k, 400k, 700k. The boy can perform damn well up here, right? So I'm very happy and comfortable. Like, outside of, like, of course, videos and showcases, like, I can grind up with my favorite character all the way to Legends rank. Obviously, I'll lose a few here and there, but, like, for the most part, I'll be able to pull the dub off with my boy, and I can't tell you how happy that makes me. So, yeah, that'll be it for this one. Probably the last Tokoyami showcase for a while, until I get, like, my full Tokoyami team fully invested, then I'm gonna try my damn hardest to actually pull off a dub, which may be impossible, but we'll see what we can do. And yeah. So this is it for the boy for now, at least for the time being, especially in PvP. So thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for my barrage, or thank y'all for tuning in to all my Tokoyami like barrages. Like I threw out 30, 50 videos, it felt like, of the boy. So couldn't be happier. Very happy that I finally got a new one of him. Fumikaze is just crazy. So yeah, Tokoyami, my boy. Anyways, that'll be it for this one. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. The goal is 500 by the end of the year. And my boy, come on. Do it for me and Tokoyami, please. Anyways, until the next one, take care. Have a good day. And until the next one, Tokusa.